guys, Samantha from Jessima Tutorials here, and today I'm going to show you a quick instruction video on how to assemble and use a pin drill. I'll also be showing how to use a push drill just at the end of the video, but this is mainly about a pin drill. Now I sell these on my Etsy store and I get a lot of questions on how to assemble it, and so I'm going to show you how to do it today. This is exactly how you will get it. First, what I'm going to do is I'll just snip off the end here for all of the drill bits. Okay, and what you do is you'll unscrew each of these ends, and there'll be a little piece in here with two holes, and there'll be a different size on each. And unscrew the other one as well, so you have four different sized holes. Then choose whichever drill piece that you want to use. Okay, now the set sells only 6 of the drill bits. You might sometimes get these extra little pieces, they are sometimes included, and these are the ones that really can give the trouble. So I'm going to show how to use the smallest one. This is the smallest one in the set, but you can get smaller drill pieces, and I'm also going to show how to use the largest one. So let me put those to the side. Now these pieces are meant to accommodate sometimes larger drill bits, so you can add to your drill bit collection. Like for instance, let's see, where's this? Here we go. This is the largest hole that we have, but it is way too big for this drill bit, so you need to play around and see which one fits the best. This one is the closest fit, so you'll pop it inside, like so. Put it in the drill piece, grab the cap, and spin that over the top. And sometimes you'll need to tighten more or less. This one should fit quite easily without tightening too much. There we go, that's in there. And then you will use that. Let me undo that. And that's why you want to get it as close a fit as possible. Okay. Then I'm looking for the smallest one. This will be the smallest. Now this is for the absolute tiniest drill bit that I have. And what I do is I will actually pre-tighten the piece quite a bit, then grab the drill bit, place that in, and then you're going to need to tighten quite a bit more. And there we go, that's in there solid. So you need to, if you're going to be using the smaller or even sometimes the larger bits, you are going to need to tighten this cap quite a bit. So if you're not tightening it enough, like there, and tightened it a little bit and then it's flopping around quite a bit. So that is just something to keep in mind when using this. Okay, now I'll show you how we're actually going to use it. I like to work with the middle drill bit, so I'm going to grab this size. You just flip it around, and I do believe this is the correct size. Pop that in. Okay. And that's just the size drill that I like to work with. If you're using the really small drill bits, you need to be very delicate with it because they can snap. So that's why I like to work with this. And I've just got a piece of clay here. If you're using resin, you need to be a little bit softer, just because the resins are much harder than the polymer clay. What you do is once you've popped the drill bit in that you want, just place it down on the clay and then just spin. And that should cut through the clay. And this isn't too thick of a piece, it will take longer depending on how thick the piece is, but you can see there it goes right through. Okay. And a nice, easy, clean hole. Okay, and now I'm going to bring over the pin drill. Pin drill is basically the same. If I show you here, it's the same principle of having a cap with like 2 of these so that you can decide on the size drill bit that you want. The only difference with this is that when you are drilling, you don't have to spin it manually. It will do that for you. Just make sure that that's in. Bring this over again, place it down onto the clay, and just grab this. I'm doing this at a slight angle. You should be doing it straight up when you're doing it, but I need to show you what I'm doing. And it will drill for you. And there we go, pretty much through the other side. I like to do the last little bit manually, but this takes a little longer than the pin drill, I find, just because you can't put quite as much weight behind it, but it does mean that you don't have to do it manually. And you can see that it creates a nice clean hole. But yeah, that is basically how you use a pin drill and by extension a automatic drill. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below, and if you would like to see more instruction tutorials on tools or supplies, let me know. I'm open to taking suggestions, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.